Quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ale LaForce joining us courtside. And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Now here's Irving, and he gets that one.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Flag. Pass to Irving. Six on the shot clock. 16 feet out. Brown with some nice D. Boston on offense. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Here's White. Gafford grabs the miss.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
To the inside. Tatum with a steal. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Drains the 3 while he's being fouled. And he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
Man, Brown wanted that bucket. Now Jalen gets to go to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Team foul. At the line with one shot.
One shot.
Jalen Brown.
Free throw good. Brown. Grant, the thing about Jalen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Queta. Outside White for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. Walsh comes in for Tatum. Shireman's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jalen Brown. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Williams against Pritchard. Here's Middleton. Dallas no good that time either. Boston has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Williams against Pritchard. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Middleton. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Williams. Chris Middleton is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's flagged. And it's Christie in at the 2. And that one falls for Vucevic. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Celtics lead by 9. Here's Tatum. Takes it inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Tatum's got 5 points.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back over to you guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Mavericks trail by 9. A minute 39 left in the first half. Middleton against Vucevic. Outside, Williams. Here's Lively. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kata's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Hauser comes in for Walsh. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Shireman. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown inside, guarded by Marshall. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Now here's Gafford. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Irving.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
It's Brown on the wing. Hauser outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pritchard against Irving. Pritchard with a steal. No good on the shot. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Boston out in front. They lead by 8. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, defensively, you'd like to force the ball out of his hands and make someone else beat you, but that's easier said than done.
Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3, small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Kata, still without a bucket. Brown finds Tatum, 6 to shoot. Over Washington. The jumper from the wing off target. Mavericks trail by 10. And 10 last made. Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Irving. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. The This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Christie's checked in. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Flag. Outside Irving. And he drives in. Shoots over White. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 8.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. White looking it over. Picked it out of midair. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. And here's Gafford. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Vucevic, a screen on Washington. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Flag. And it's Marshall in at the 3. And rebounded by Tatum.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And Gafford with the block. Another chance. And up and in on the layup.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Kyrie cleared away by White.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Stolen by Irving. Here's Flag. He's guarded by White. Now Washington. Marshall outside. Now Irving. And rebounded by Tatum. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Brown against Irving. 17-footer on the way. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Mavericks trail by 11. 1:16 left in the fourth. And rebounded by Tatum.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
They set the pick. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. 4 on the clock. From 8 feet. Oh, it's off. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Flag. Now Gafford.
Boston foul. Nias Theta. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10. He's perfect from the line this time. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
And that one misses. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They trail by 11.
Bagley the third. The assist. First, Middleton.
And so it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. There's a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.